Welcome to MPUNGWE-PUNGWE YouTube channel. Subscribe for you to enjoy more of our videos anytime we upload.
Thank you. You have chairs?
Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, I am rising on a point of order.
Please, Chair of Chairs, go ahead.
And I'm rising on a point of order on behalf of the chairpersons for different cluster committees. And I would like to establish this to this House to make sure that we consider this issue seriously. And it is a point of order directed at the Minister of Finance. Not to him as an individual at this moment, but as a routine of this House. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, it's been a routine in this House that we go for 2 weeks to the cluster committees. And if you see that somehow the members of the cluster committees are not working with a lot of energy, I want that to be established. The energy in the cluster committees, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, is drained for a simple reason. It has been a routine for many years in this House that whatsoever suggestions that we finally make in the cluster committees don't really change anything, finally, in the budget. So, Mr. First Speaker, sir, is it in order with all the resources that are put and all the energy that is spent by the cluster committees, that in the end of the day, by the end of the day, nothing changes? Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, if this trend continues, then it's better we get the budget statement, and immediately the following day, we pass the budget and we close the chapter. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, if the Minister of Finance knows that he wants to change anything, why are we given chances to discuss about the budget in the cluster meetings? And we collect a lot of issues from the state actors and the government ministries and departments. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, my point of order on behalf of the cluster chairs is to appeal to the Minister of Finance. Is to appeal to the Minister of Finance, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, to give the cluster chairs an audience, to give the cluster chairs an audience so that somehow we give him the feedback on our observations, because that's the opportunity that we lack. And I'm happy that the Honorable Minister of Finance is finally in, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir. And he's a great man. I know him. He is in the class of great finance ministers like Churchill himself. I take him to be in the category of Gordon Brown.
Thank you, Chair.
So I hope you will communicate my point of order that we want an audience with him as cluster chairs so that this trend should change, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir. Otherwise, what we are going to present here will remain as it is over the years as it has been. So he has to bring a new way of doing these clusters and our feedback. Thank you very much, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir.
Thank you. Chair of Chairs, we have heard you, and you are raising such a pertinent issue during this time of the sitting when we're deliberating the cluster reports. Chair of Chairs, okay. No, Leader, I see you rising.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Speaker. Just to assure the Honorable Member, the Chair of Chairs, that this government is a listening government, unlike their government at that time. we have come to do things differently. And we are going to do things differently. The Minister of Finance here is going to meet all of you chairs. He's going to meet all of you chairs. And he's a listening minister. We are a listening government. And that is the purpose of presenting the budget, allowing members to go and look at the budget, critique it, and bring forward recommendations. And those recommendations will be taken into account. So you are going to meet the Minister of Finance very shortly. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And he's going to arrange.
Thank you.
He's here. And he's here. He can actually maybe honor.
There's Agasina, please resume your seat. There's Agasina.
So, Deputy Speaker,
resume your seat.
through you, assure the honourable member who rose on point of order that his point of order is going to be considered. We are listening government.
Thank you very much, Deputy Leader. Honour members, order. The Honourable Minister of Information was rising as a leader of this House because he is the Deputy Leader. So whatever he's communicating should be a government stand. So there is an issue that have been raised by the Honourable Chair of Chairs, and chairs or chair of chairs are very important part of what we are discussing now. That's why I tolerated him to take more than 3 minutes and allowed government. I would like to applaud government for a prompt feedback. You've made my work a little bit easier for me to rule that chair of chairs, while the government is extending an olive branch, why can't you organize yourselves as chairs to meet the Honourable Minister of Finance who is in Parliament today? And can I rule that please do this meeting during the health break so that we resolve this and get these reports adopted so they can be presented to this House without any negative implications. Thank you so much. I therefore rule. Dowa
Northeast.
Dowa Northeast, you have the floor for a point of order, and that should be the last point of order.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker. I do remember when we had just come in the first time, 2014, I think that was when this process was introduced to go into clusters. And we were very excited that we were going to be involved in deliberating the budget documents and also to give guidance. But I would like to agree with the Chair of Chairs that I think the process, it hasn't achieved its intended purposes to a great extent. And your guidance that we need to meet the Minister of Finance is also welcome. But I do understand this also, it's in our standing order. We're being guided by that. So a couple of things have to change. Maybe as we were discussing, we also need to look at the importance of us being involved in the budget consultation process, not looking at the documents after they have already been prepared. That way, we will be able to give insights as to how we would want the budget to be formulated, how each MDA is supposed to be funded, because the way it is right now, it's a futile exercise because really nothing will change. If there'll be any changes, very minimal. But what we hear as members of Parliament, when we meet the stakeholders, we get to hear some very important things that are not captured or communicated to us. So I would like to agree with you, First Deputy Speaker,
Thank you.
If this can be facilitated, it will help us to have something that is meaningful other than spending 2 weeks in a future.
Thank you. Honourable Member, we've already made a ruling on that, and I feel the Chair of Chairs will take this opportunity that has been extended by the Honourable Minister of Finance and the ruling that I've made for you to meet. And it would have been awkward if the Minister of Finance was not committing, but he has already committed. So government has made a commitment. That meeting should be able to help chairs and the committees to understand the position and agree on the way forward. I think I maintain my ruling that go and meet without the leadership of Parliament as chairs, because you are doing all delegated jobs of the Right Honorable Speaker. So if you need the indulgence of the Right Honorable Speaker at that particular time, you can engage the office of the Speaker, but for now, the door is open. Go ye and discuss and bring feedback to the House. Thank you very much. Honorable Nkatabe Central, why are you rising?
Mr. First Speaker, sir, is it, the role of Parliament is representation, oversight, and lawmaking. Is it in order, therefore, that the chair of chairs can ask the Honourable Minister of Finance to be consulting Parliament or the chairs of chairs in the budget formulation? Is that representation? Is that the role of Parliament? Is it in order, sir?
Honorable Nkatabe Central, my senior, let's give it time for the chairs of this House to engage the Honourable Minister of Finance. After that, we'll see. We make sure we solve our problems without bringing any conflict on the floor of this House. Honourable members, there will be, before I suspend, I have few announcements to make. The first announcement is that we have a business committee meeting during this morning's health break. Let me encourage all leaders to attend the business committee in the Right Honourable Speaker's boardroom. The second announcement, we have visitors in the gallery. The first set of visitors, they are coming from Lilongwe-Kampuno constituency. They are a delegation of students from Emmanuel Private Schools. Can I ask all students from Emmanuel Private School to rise? Emmanuel Private School, if you are here, please rise. Please stand. Not just raise your hands, but stand. And so we can see you. Emmanuel Private School, please stand, all of you. Honorable colleagues, that's Emmanuel Private School. Can we ask the honorable member for Kampuno to welcome? Welcome to Parliament. And welcome to Parliament, and your teachers, welcome to Parliament. Please continue the good work you are doing in Chinsapo and Lilongwe Kampuno. Thank you. Please sit. The next set of visitors are from Lilongwe Central East constituency. They are students coming from My Dreams Academy. My Dreams Academy, please rise so we can appreciate you. My Dreams Academy. Thank you. The teachers and the students from My Dreams Academy, I know you are doing so well in school. Please keep working very hard. And welcome to Parliament. Just for your own knowledge, the honourable member waving so high is the Honourable Minister of Finance of Malawi. So you are very lucky to be waved by him. Can I give him a courtesy to wave at you properly? So, Honourable Minister of Finance, please, you have been given the floor to wave at the students from My Dreams Academy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Honourable Minister of Finance. Please, you can sit. The next set of visitors are from Lilongwe Kampuno again. Lilongwe Kampuno again. And they are in number 120 students of Dalo Girls Foundation Schools. Dalo Girls Foundation Schools. Please rise so you can be appreciated. That's Dalo Girls School. Can I ask the honorable member for Mulanje West, and the honorable member Mulanje West, and the honorable member for Lilongwe Ngwenya constituency to rise and wave at our beautiful girls that have come from Dalo Girls Foundation Schools. Thank you very much and welcome to Parliament. Those were the sets of visitors that we have received this morning, would like to call upon schools that want to participate in parliamentary business. Please come, apply to Parliament and come and appreciate. All honorable members that are within Lilongwe, take this advantage to allow your students, political leaders, chiefs to attend Parliament. Those of you that are coming from Chitipa and Isanje, you have to do it at your own discretion because the cost is enormous for you to do such a thing. So you are spared for that. Thank you very much, honour members. That's the end of the announcements. I will therefore suspend proceedings for 30 minutes for a helpful break while our leaders are attending to the business committee meeting. House suspended.
Welcome to MPUNGWE-PUNGWE YouTube channel. Subscribe for you to enjoy more of our videos anytime we upload.